a teacher and I am not here to teach you English. I'm a student, I'm a learner, I'm a lifetime learner. Still, I'm learning English. But one thing I found that in our country, students or people usually study around 20 years to complete their graduation, and they, in the meantime, in the whole time, they need to study English as well as. But unfortunately, after 20 years, after completing their graduation, maximum students cannot speak in English. But well, it was my hobby learning English, learning language. So that's why while I was studying to learn language, I was doing my research. Then one thing I observed that anyone can learn any language. Anyone can learn any language, even if you are the last student in your class. If you don't have any idea about, for example, like English, but you want to learn English, right? You are a housewife, you left your school so many years ago, maybe 10 years ago, 20 years ago, but still you want to learn English. So one thing I observed that anyone can learn any language. Even if you are the last student in your class, it's okay, you can learn any language, not only English, but also any language. It's an easy task. Even if you are the last student and if you haven't gone to school ever, still you can learn English, you can speak in English. But the major point is that you need to follow the right way. There is no best way, there is no better way, there is only one right way, and there are several wrong ways. And unfortunately, our honorable teachers know all the wrong ways, but they don't know the right way. And in our school, in the meantime, in the whole our student life, we follow the wrong ways. So that's why we cannot speak in English, and it's happening years after years. So that's why I'm here. I'm not a teacher at all, and I'm not here to teach you English like this. I'm a lifetime learner. I'm a student, but I am here to show you the right way, the only right way, by following which you can become a speaker. You can speak in English. It's an easy task. You don't need to be a brilliant student. Maximum students believe, generally, we people believe that you need to be a brilliant student to speak in English. But it's not like that. The reality is different. I observed again and again that anyone can learn English. Anyone can speak in English. Really, it's true. It's true. If you are a housewife, you can learn English. If you are the last student in your class, if you fail in your examination, still you can learn English. You can speak in English. If you haven't gone to school ever, you can speak in English. It's true. But in school, we follow the wrong way, so that's why you cannot speak in English. And on YouTube, most of the YouTubers, what do? They make us follow the wrong way again. They teach us like 29 sentences, 31 sentences, 38 sentences, like this. They teach us pronunciation. Is it history or history? Is it able or able? And all of these videos are very popular. Very popular. Most of the people like those videos, and they are making these type of videos. And unfortunately, it is totally valueless, and it is nothing but waste of time. 29 sentences, by learning 29 sentences, 31 sentences, and all like this. How can you say this in English? How can you say that in English? Like this. And we love these types of videos. But unfortunately, it will never help you to speak in English at all. I know those videos are really, really interesting. I know that, and very, very popular. But the truth is that these videos will not help you to learn English at all. It is nothing but waste of time. You need to follow the right way, and there is only one right way, and I am here to show you the right way. And if you follow the right way, of course you will be able to speak in English. There is no doubt. You can be a housewife, you can be the last student in your class, you can be an uneducated person, but still you can speak in English. It's true. I am a normal student. I am not a super brilliant student. I am a beginning level speaker, but look, I can speak with confidence, right? Why? Where? I don't know so many English words. I have not a strong vocabulary like 5,000 English words, 6,000 English words. And I know your favorite honorable teacher teaches you a lot of vocabulary, a lot of words, right? Right? And you memorize a lot of English words, 2,000, 3,000 like this. And they always tell you to, correct your pronunciation, like it should be history, not history. It should be restaurant, not restaurant. It should be like able, not able. I know that. And your honorable teacher teaches you like 29 sentences, 31 sentences, 38 sentences, and we general people love those videos, but it will not help you at all. If you have any question about learning English, you can ask me here. Any question. And if you don't have any idea about learning English, if you cannot make a sentence, a single sentence, still you can learn English. But you need to follow the right way, and I am here to show you the right way. So if you have any question about learning English, you can ask me here. Of course, I will try to answer you. And I'm not a teacher, I'm a lifetime learner, I'm a student. But I am here to show you the right way, because I haven't seen any single teacher in our country who knows exactly how to learn a language. I haven't seen anybody. Maybe there are some, but I haven't seen anybody on YouTube. Like most of the teachers teach us like 50 sentences, 100 sentences. How can you say this? How can you say that in English like this? And we do like, oh, sorry sir, I should have said this, I should have said that. Okay. And a lot of grammatical rules. Oh, you should say this, you should say that. And whenever we just try to speak, we produce a sentence in Bengali or in Indian or in Hindi, then we try to convert the language, the sentence into English, then we try to speak. It's true. But you cannot do this. As you are a normal student like me, you cannot do this. You need to be a brilliant student to do this. You, first of all, you will produce a sentence in your mother language, then you are going to convert the sentence into English, then you are going to say. So it's a huge work. I cannot do this. I cannot imagine that. Me, a normal student, cannot do this. You need to, if you are a normal student like me, you need to think in English and speak in English. And whenever you listen something in English, you need to understand that in English, right? Or if you like this, oh, you are hearing something in English, then you are converting the sentence into Bengali, into Hindi, then you are understanding the language, right? Then you are producing sentences in Bengali, in your mother language. Then you are converting the language into English, then you are trying to speak. And at the same time, you need to focus on your grammar, your pronunciation, your linking words, and so many rules and regulations, right? So you will not be able to speak in English at all by following these rules, these regulations, and how do you say this, how can you say that, how you can convert this sentence into English. No, it is suitable only for brilliant students. Those students who are really, really brilliant, were the first girl in their class. Okay, they can learn the language by following this way. But we are normal students, we cannot learn English by following this way. We need to follow the right way, which is suitable for everyone, for all the students. You don't need to have any idea about grammatical rules at all. Any idea. I read a lot of grammatical rules in my high school life. I studied a lot of grammatical rules, and I memorized a lot of grammatical rules when I was a student of high school, okay? But I forgot all of those rules. Really. I don't study, I don't read all of those boring rules at all. But I can speak confidently. Why? Because I followed the right way. If you have any questions about learning English, you can ask me here. I will try to answer you. As I said earlier, there is no best way, there is no better way, there is no good way. There is only one right way, and there are so many wrong ways. And our honorable teachers know all the wrong ways, but they don't know the right way. So that's why I am here to show you the right way, the one and only right way. By following the way which you can speak in English, you can learn any language, not only English. But if you have like a hobby like learning Arabic, Japanese, Chinese, by following this way you can learn any language. You don't need to have any idea about the language. You don't need to have any grammatical rules, regulations, nothing. Still you can learn the language. Let's say it is English. So you can learn English. Of course, it is possible. So if you have an idea, you can ask me here, and I will try to answer you. And oh, okay. On YouTube, I see that some teacher teaches you. While I was doing a little bit research to find out the best way, then I saw one of our a very popular teacher in our country. He was saying in his video that the most important thing to learn English is vocabulary. I was inspired very much by hearing this from the teacher, from the great teacher in our country. I thought like, oh, he's the best teacher in our country, so he is saying the truth. So I need to strengthen my vocabulary. Then I started learning, memorizing so many English words, and I memorized around within 1 month 2000 English words. Yes, it's true. But after memorizing all of those words, I saw it was not working at all. It's true. It's my real life experience. I saw those words were not working for me at all. I was not able to speak in English at all. Then I understood that memorizing 2000 English words, 3000 English words, 5000 English words, it will not be helpful for you to speak in English at all. And maybe that teacher is the best teacher in our country. Maybe he has completed a graduation from a great university. That's okay. Maybe he's a genius in grammatical rules. That's okay. But he does not know how to learn English. It's true. Because vocabulary will not help you to learn to speak in English at all. It's true. It is real life experience. It's true. So memorizing 3000 English words, 2000 English words will not help you, because if you memorize 2000 English words, for example, like me, I memorized 2000 English words within 1 month, and I saw I was not able to use those English words in my real life, in my sentences. It's true. And if you memorize like me 2000 English words, 3000 English words, you will not be able to those words to use in your real life. It's true. You will not be able to use those words in your real life. It's true. So memorizing English words is memorizing so many, making a build up a vocabulary will not help you to speak in English at all. And if you there are so many popular videos in our country, like how can you say this, how can you say that, how can you say in English, like please give me a glass of water, like electricity has gone out, like this, like this. So these videos are really popular in our country, and people are watching those videos very they like those videos. But unfortunately they don't know that these videos will not help you to to speak in English at all. Trust me, it's true. It's my real life experience. If you just learn 500 Bengali sentences or Hindi sentences, that converting into English, it is sort of memorization, like you are memorizing sentences. So it's not a creativity at all. So how can you imagine that by memorizing 5000 English words you will be able to learn a language? A language is a different thing, and memorizing 500 English sentences, 29 sentences, 31 sentences, it is totally different than learning a language. Learning a language, it's a huge matter. It's an easy task, but it's a matter of time. Understand? You need to spend months, even years, more than 1 year. But memorizing 29 sentences, 31 sentences, 38 sentences, it is not learning a language. Never ever. Learning a language is totally different. So I know you wasted a lot of time by watching all of those interesting but unnecessary valueless video. I know that. And I had a lot of friends who were really brilliant, and they went to a coaching center of the city. Then they took their 6 months a course, and after completing this course they were not able to speak in English, but all of them were really brilliant students. Trust me, it's true, it's my real life experience. So why they were not able to speak in English, but they took a 6 months course, spoken English course? Because most probably their honorable teacher taught them how can you say this in English, how can you say that in English. Please correct your pronunciation, like it should be restaurant, it should be history, not history, it should be like able, not able, like this. Okay, so that's why they were not able to speak in English, and it will be happening to you too, of course. It's true, it is real life experience. So I am here, I'm not a teacher, as I said earlier. I am here to show you the right way. If you have any question, you can ask me to learn English, especially those people of you who are eager to learn English, to speak in English. But normal students, okay, if you are normal student but speak in English, you want to speak in English, you want to learn English, but you are normal student, you can add a comment, you can ask me anything about learning English. I will try to help you, and I am here to show you the best way, because I wanted to be a polyglot, and that's why I did research, a little bit research. I'm not a teacher, a student, lifetime learner. I'm here to show you the best way. And the most important thing I observed again and again, that anyone can learn any language. Anyone can learn any language. You don't need to be the first boy, first girl in your class at all. Like a child, any child can learn his mother language. Any child can learn his mother language, of course. So like a child, you can learn any language. It's true, you can learn any language in the world. It can be Hebrew, it can be Chinese, it can be Japanese, it can be Arabic. You don't need to have any idea about the language. You don't need to have any idea about grammatical rules of the language or pronunciation rules or anything else. Just, if you just will, of course you can learn the language. It's true, it's true. So if you have any question about learning English, you can ask me here. I'm here to answer you. Like, how many English words should we learn to speak in English? Like, how many sentences? Is it 29 or is it 31 or is it 38? How many sentences should we learn to speak in English? Or like, how many pronunciation rules we should learn, or how many grammatical rules we should learn, or like this. You can ask me anything about learning English. I will try to answer you, and I will try to show you the exact way, and how many times you should spend, how many time you should spend in learning. So you can ask me anything if you have any question. Maybe you don't have any question, okay. I will discuss about that elaborately in the next video, inshallah. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much. See you next time in the next video. If you have any question, still you can ask me. I'm here, I'm waiting for you, for your question. Don't you have any question about learning English? Okay, so thank you very much. See you next time in the next video. Goodbye. Allah.